You've heard of Tommy Wiseau. You know the name Breen, but you aren't prepared for Christopher J. Martin and his Hollywood classic, Meltdown. This 2009 or 2012 quote-unquote film comes from the bowels of Tubi and the mind of director, star, writer, composer, cinematographer, caterer, best boy extraordinaire, Christopher J. Martin. FBI agent John Thomas, the best agent in the field, must take down a ruthless and vague crime empire from within, all while juggling the corrupt misgivings of his boss, the temptations of his partner, and the risk of blowing his cover to the crime bosses Crazy Eddie and the Dragon. Oh, also Joe Estevez is in this movie, one of only 2 actors in this who have pictures on IMDB. Was this movie a tax write-off? A money laundering scheme? Put on your favorite Aeropostale shirt, and let's dive in on the Trackcast. I like that one a lot.
This is it's a period piece of 2009 culture.
I'm gonna put a foot down on that. I'm gonna say maybe
disagree.
2006.
I don't know. It's kind of more of a comment of the time, really. It's kind of pre-recession, you know.
When we just had
money to burn.
Can we just address the elephant? Let's just address the elephant. This movie's just like, it's like a shit post. It's
okay.
It's not
This was his life's work at it. How dare you?
Okay.
So hold on. We're talking about the movie Meltdown, and when you Google this movie, it's not gonna be the one that you find. Okay, so,
it might not even come up.
And this Trackcast is a special one because if you look up this movie and you find the movie that we watched, you won't be able to find a plot synopsis anywhere on the internet. So you're stuck with us, and we might be the only people like cataloging this movie except
brave
for
enough
YouTube videos.
to review this.
The Library of Alexandria is burning, and we have the water buckets. We are we're preserving history, truly.
But the question is, which of the Trackcast members would douse the fire that is Meltdown, directed by Christopher J. Martin? And that's really important because it's not the Coldplay guy. Let's get that straight.
Let's get that straight. He's not the guy that caught that guy cheating on his wife.
So, spoilers for Meltdown, which we think was in 2009. Oh yeah, spoilers. Spoilers for this movie.
This might be more important to watch than Cloud Atlas.
This is going to be a 3-parter. This episode.
Yeah. This might be 5 parts.
Hang on, dear listener, because
we're bringing in Adif's A game with the critical analysis of subtext.
See, I wanted to bring a movie that would really challenge our philosophical kind of brains, you know. So,
I mean, this is basically Skinamarink.
No, this movie. Okay, so let's set the stage a little bit. This movie is one of those I would put in quotes, so bad it's good.
This is what Tubi is being pushed. This is what's being pushed out on Tubi right now. This was shot in 2001 or whatever. This is trailblazing.
I can usually get into a so bad it's good movie, but this one was rough.
Yeah.
This was no Courting Chaos is what you're telling me.
No, not a Courting Chaos.
No one can be a
that's such lore. That's such
integral lore. I unfortunately was the one, that brought this to us.
You can tell a theme with Christian's movies for sure.
Yeah, they're either 8s or 1s. There's no in between.
Bringing heat or scaring the host.
And you know what? I'd really like one because Ryan. It's so interesting. Over the course of this podcast, I think Adif's brought the most thought provoking. I think I've been the wild card in terms of just where the choices go. Christian, you bring the consistent, like, schlocky stuff, which is great because we need that. And Ryan brings, like, also, like, wild card, but it's, like, the ones that are, like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
The Forgotten Gems one.
The Forgotten Gems and the
gems we never heard about,
or the rough on the diamond, if you want to. Christian, why'd you bring this movie to us? Why'd you make us watch this? Wait, Christian, before we get into the movie, you did say that you had something for us today, right?
Yeah. Before we really dive into this, I wanted to give us a little warm up, a little check back in on your knowledge of this podcast in another installment of You Don't Know Track.
Oh, that's so good, Christian. God dang it. You're so good.
I thought of that earlier. And
that's
I was like,
really good.
I gotta save that.
You Don't Know Track. That's, oh my God. Now, would it be cheating if I brought up the movie list?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So I can't refer to the movie list.
Don't worry. I think you'll all do good. Okay. So if anyone doesn't remember, this is a semi-regular segment where I read user letterbox reviews of films that we've talked about on this podcast, and the boys have to guess what movie it's referring to. So let's get into it. I've curated a few here that made me laugh. This first one, and I'll also give the star rating as well to give some color for it. Okay.
Oh wait, and then is it we all decide on one, or we all each get a choice?
You all get a choice.
Yeah, we all got our own pick.
This is democratic. Okay. We have a review here. 1.5 stars. Unbearably boring, lacking in personality or energy, and feels like it was written by an 11-year-old. But between this, Crimson Peak, and Paranormal Activity: The Ghost Dimension, it's also the best film I saw in theaters during October of 2015.
Oh my God.
Is this
2015?
Yeah, I was like, is this Skinamarink? But it's not. Definitely
no,
not.
It's not Skinamarink. It's not The Exorcist.
Dead Silence?
It might. No, Dead Silence is earlier. Dead Silence is earlier than 2015.
So right.
That's like 2009.
Oh, what scary movie did we watch?
Is it even it might be The Last Witch Hunter.
Oh,
that's what I was thinking. Last Witch Hunter.
Yeah. You know what? I like Last Witch Hunter a lot because they referenced Crimson Peak, and what was the other movie?
Paranormal Activity: The Ghost Dimension.
Oh yeah, see, like Crimson Peak is Toro, so Del Toro.
I'm going to go with my original idea that Ryan didn't say and say The Last Witch Hunter.
I agree.
I'm also confirming Last Witch Hunter.
You are all correct. You.
Oh, nice! I can't believe this person thought that movie was scary. Or what they just said it was the best.
Well, they said it was boring, but between Crimson Peak and Paranormal Activity, 5 or 4?
Yeah,
it was like 5.
It's still crazy that Michael Caine is like coming out of retirement. I just saw Don't You See Me, or You Don't Now You See Me 3, and he's not in that movie. It's like, why the Witch Hunter? No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Because the Witch Hunter's better.
Character.
He said, "Vin, I'll come back and do anything for you, Vin."
That magic's stupid. This magic's cool.
I think Vin went into the trailer of Michael Caine before they started filming the movie, and he had a big heart-to-heart to him on where The Last Witch Hunter came from, and he remembers that night that they had that conversation, and that's what brought him out of retirement. And he heard the track cast.
He heard the track cast, and he heard the sound of a big pickup truck full of money backing up onto his lawn. All right, next one. 4 stars and a heart. Man was slicing people open, and I was like, "Go, Pookie!" Heart eyes emoji.
Oh, I think I have one. My guess is Ricky O, because I can't think of a more violent guy.
That's a good guess.
It's like, oh yeah, and we haven't seen a lot of slashers that because I don't think it's a slasher. I'm gonna think Ricky O. That's my vote.
It's the goriest. Well, no, I'm going Ninja Assassin.
Oh, also
that has to be in it. Because that one's slicing. That's the only thing I could think of.
That's true.
Because Ricky O is the best answer.
More punching in Ricky O though.
They're cutting it under siege.
Oh yeah, Adam's like, I'm gonna do the sleeper Cloud Atlas pick.
It's got to be Ricky O. There's no. I try to scrape my brain a little bit, but there's no other option.
All right, final answers. We got 2 Ricky O and 1 Ninja Assassin.
Yeah.
Ryan is correct. It is Ninja Assassin.
No way.
Pookie. Rain is Pookie. Rain is
Rain,
Pookie, of
Rain
course.
is kind of Pookie.
Rain is
though.
Pookie.
Rain
Way.
is a
That's
little
fucking crazy.
Pookie. I should have.
I'm calling out the writer for that movie, the disgraced writer that the fucking Wachowskis kicked to the curb, because he has like 250 Instagram followers, and I DM'd him to chat with him a little bit, and he didn't respond. He read the message.
Hey, we're calling you out, guy. Who definitely?
I don't even
listens to this
remember his
Next big
name.
thing. Maybe he listened.
Okay.
Though. Maybe he listened to an episode.
Yeah, maybe he's like, I don't.
Yeah,
He's too
for
big
you.
game for me.
We're too small.
I'm not going to be a part of any of it.
Next one, we got 5 stars and a heart. 5 stars, folks.
5 stars.
Against all odds, this film exists, and we are a richer species for it.
Oh. I mean,
Against all odds.
it's okay. I'm thinking, this
I
could
mean,
be anything.
If we're going with the meta criticism, it's probably, or the
Cloud
meta
Atlas.
commentary. No, I don't think it's Cloud Atlas. I think
No?
it's Hypnotic.
Oh, I think it's Dinner in America.
That movie had a bunch of
Ooh,
production
Dinner in
issues, but it's a
America.
5 with a heart, right?
But what's the
And we're
highest score?
a richer species for it. 5.
I'm thinking,
5.
but it could also be a weird Skinamarink, the guy who really liked it. The art housey. Or, oh no. You know what? No, I know exactly what it is. It's Southland Tales, Locking In.
I think it's Southland Tales.
All right, Southland Tales final answer?
For me.
Adif, Ryan?
Dinner in America.
Dinner America. Okay, Dinner in America.
I'm gonna go Cloud Atlas. I'm gonna spread it thin.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you, Adif. Thank you. One of us wins.
Adif is correct. It is Cloud Atlas.
Let's go.
Okay, all right.
Let's go, bro. It was my review.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
No, it
Wait,
wasn't.
this
I
is
was
ads.
joking. It wasn't actually my review.
You're punking me
It's
out.
my
You're
my
punking
sock
me out.
puppet.
No, I like that
Take it
one because it was a sweet review, but not a funny one.
I like that one, and it's thematic with the movie for sure.
We have 1 star. On one level, it's a fantastic movie about repressing emotions because I really didn't care.
Fantastic movie about repressing emotions. Because I didn't care. That's a tough one. What?
Oh, Hypnotic.
I'm thinking Hypnotic too, but like, all right, I'm gonna go weird here. I'm gonna say Skinamarink.
You Hypnotic?
Yeah, I'm going Hypnotic. I'm bandwagoning.
Okay,
That's
all
all
right. Unfortunately, you are all wrong. It is
Oh,
White
no.
Bird in a Blizzard.
Oh, that
Me.
makes
Of course,
sense.
yeah, that
Repressing-
checks out.
That makes sense.
Should have thought about that one a little harder.
White woman in a Yeti.
White
White
woman.
woman in a Fleeza.
Dude, if there was a Yeti in that movie?
Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
No,
Naked
it's
guy
not.
in that movie.
The cooler.
No, a Yeti cooler.
Oh,
Oh.
You're
White
gonna
woman
be
in a
swimming with
Fleeza.
the Marie Callender's when I'm done with you.
I love that.
With the
That's
hungry
really
man.
funny.
The hungry man. Ryan's favorite food is Hungry Man Salisbury steak.
I've only eaten Hungry Man Salisbury steaks with the gravy and mushrooms and mashed potato brick.
That's enough.
I mean,
That's
talk shit
enough.
all you want, but he's grown 6 toes.
That's true.
I'm completely radioactive.
All right, we got one more.
One
we
more
have
for all the marbles.
we have a 1-star review. I feel like I'm going insane reading these Letterboxd reviews, but I guess mediocre military propaganda blockbusters are big hits around these parts.
Oh, Under Siege.
Oh, yeah. Could it? Well, oh, was there something more recent we watched though that had a bunch of military?
Hypnotic had a helicopter in it.
Yeah.
It had an Apache.
It's got to be Hypnotic this time, I think.
Oh, like
Fuck, if we didn't
'cause,
get
like-
Ninja Assassin, this would be the answer.
this is hard.
I'm going Under Siege.
Under Siege. Okay.
He's going to Hypnotic. I'm going Dinner in America because maybe they just like did not get it and are thinking that the government has something to do with it.
It's like a crazy person.
Yeah, I know it doesn't make any sense, but that's exactly why I'm doing this.
Okay.
Some idiot
So
left a bad
we got
review.
Dinner America, Under Siege, and Hypnotic.
I'd rather just have the spread.
Yeah, I mean, that's a valid strategy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, all wrong.
Ugh.
This is a 1-star review of Godzilla -1.
Oh,
It was a
darn
moron.
Military
Oh.
propaganda.
I was kind of right.
I
Military propaganda.
I had to find a bad one of a good movie just to like throw you guys
That's so good. No,
What the
no,
All
you
this
got it.
military
fuck?
pro-
and also to make fun of them. Like what? What are you talking about?
That
That
was great.
movie's anti. You just can't depict military anymore.
No, if you see a tank on screen, it's military.
Yeah, or a plane or a big lizard.
I mean,
It's
like, I
that
guess
movie's
they are
big lizard.
contracted.
It's
by
weird
the
that he's wrong the
military, and
wrong way.
because they're good guys. That's good, but that's like the loosest. That's just like a protagonist. It's like
That's just a
like,
guy.
it did like if you watch the movie, it very well. Huh.
They're clearing out, like, they're trying to clear out landmine.
Yeah, I know. And the main character, like, literally does not like the military. It does it like
the
wants to
military
leave,
literally like fails and like doesn't wanna
And
do
doesn't do
anything.
it. It's the assortment of people. Anyways, we go watch the episode Godzilla -1.
Well, talking about the military industrial complex, psyops, and subliminal messaging, we are going to talk about the movie Meltdown now.
That's
thank
Which
you,
is a psyop.
Yeah, it's definitely a psyop. Thank you, Christian, for the game.
Play
That was
16 Vine booms.
just so you know, listener, Christian did all that by himself, and unprompted, not asked for. It was so nice of him, and we really appreciate it. Thank you, Christian.
And he's gonna get head for it later.
Whoa! It's not.
Whoa,
this isn't that kind of show, buddy.
Yeah. What about we talk about Meltdown from
double
I think,
head.
2009?
Triple
Okay.
head.
Christian,
Yes.
I was gonna say, why'd you bring the movie to the table? Now I need you to answer that question.
So for one thing,
Put some stank on that.
When
I did. I did. Oh, trust.
When I was trying to think of a movie to bring, I was like, I couldn't think of anything. And then I was browsing movies that I've seen because I catalog them on Letterboxd. Sponsor, not really, not a sponsor.
Check out at Trackcast on Letterboxd.
And I saw that in my scrolling, and I was like, oh, I forgot about that really bad movie that I watched called Meltdown. And I was like, you know what? Why don't I force this upon them? Why don't I subject them to this? But also, I thought it would be an interesting discussion in the sense of talking about movies, the so bad it's good genre, or I guess not genre, but style, I guess, unintentional style, without having to go, resort to a The Room or a Fateful Finding. We all know about those. We all know Wiseau. We all know Breen.
You don't know insert director name.
Yes,
Christopher J. Martin.
I don't think anybody knows about this movie. I don't think most of the people that were in it know that this ever came out.
For real.
Because
wait, that movie came out?
Yeah.
No.
Because
they're finding out now listening to
I was
us.
trying to hide that from my child.
Most of the people in this have IMDb pages and they're blank and they're only listed as being in this movie. So I think it's
I'm
all
wondering if they changed their name.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, they went to witness protection. This might be a psyop. You're right.
I think it might be.
But yeah, I find this genre of film insanely fascinating. The like director, star, writer vanity project, right? Like, and they're all the same. Like the dude in this is in tight, Ed Hardy shirts.
Yeah.
He's wearing like sleeveless button downs constantly.
There's an era of this birdemic, like other movies that definitely were like the mid 2010s of like, anyone can do it.
Yeah,
good movies.
This was filmed in Bay City, by the way, according to the article that I found. That's like another thing. Like, this wasn't a project of Hollywood in a way. It kind of is, but like It
Yeah.
was filmed in Bay City and produced in Bay City, which Michigan.
This
Which
is Midwest magic.
yeah, it's quite interesting that like
Yeah.
I'm wondering how he was able to pull all the people from LA to get over there and do it.
Which if it
Money,
tells you-
right?
I mean,
I guess
I don't think this is much of a movie as it is a documentary. He
I'd love to
probably
know the
threatened to
behind
kill
the
all
scenes
these
of this.
people in the cool, action-packed ways produced on the silver screen.
I need to hear a story that Christopher J. Martin is a really cool, nice guy, because like the vibes I get are just like, I don't know. He either
He's doing knife
paid
tricks in
people
front of
like
people, being
bad,
weird,
I don't know. Yeah, he just gives weird energy this whole movie.
Well,
You can barely hear him.
flicking around his butterfly
so,
knife.
You know what's so funny too is that like, and maybe this is just me, like, I do think there is a sense of like entitlement and kind of like selfishness of like making yourself the writer, director, star, cool,
Yeah.
badass guy. Like, oh, there's
But
an
sometimes
inherent
it's just
kind of
how you have to make a
weirdness.
movie, though.
for sure. But like I don't know. I think this movie to me at least just comes off like he genuinely tried to do something and it failed, and then he just never
Yeah.
did it again. You know what I mean? Like it's interesting that he didn't try again.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
that's the thing. I'm just curious, and I mean, Christopher J. Martin, if you're out there listening to this, I'd love to know more about you and get you on the Trackcast, and this is our call.
Tell your
to
story.
talk Meltdown, because I'd like to know more about this movie as I'm about to critique it, but I'd like to know more about
The making of the sausage is always more interesting than the fucking final product anyway.
Well, because like, and
Let's be
to
honest.
Christian's point about the so bad it's good thing, it's like there's obviously a spectrum there of like enjoyability of like, and of course I had a great time watching this with the Trackcast. Any movie watch experience with the Trackcast is a certified banger. But I mean, like, this movie, listener, we had a lot of like talks before we recorded, and we were like, I think this is going to be the shortest Trackcast ever. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, listener. This movie is like if a 4-year-old watched an action movie and then recited it back to you by memory.
Yeah, this is nephew babble.
Yeah. It has some crazy scenes, of course, of just like what's going on, but then like I think what takes me out of the so bad it's good is that like when I hear the stock music, I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. But then like, oh my God, you hear every stock sound, like music, every iconic one you've ever heard. It's in this movie from GarageBand.
Yeah.
Like the presets.
The mind boom.
Right. So it's just like it gets to a point where you can't fool me anymore. I've seen through your movie magic.
I've played these games before.
Oh, yeah. And the audio is just like I've watched some terrible movies, but at least their audio you can hear throughout. Oh my God.
Man from Earth has consistent audio.
But let's at least I think we should at least color this this page for Meltdown before we segue too much into
melt this down.
Talking about it, I guess. We should at least tell the listener what it's about.
So essentially this movie and this is the most it's the most basic ass plot of like an action movie. Like
it's so basic.
Movie.
You don't have to worry about anything, listener. We're just going to tell you all the good stuff.
Essentially, there's an evil crime syndicate. We don't really know what they do. They're just crime. It's just crime.
I think this is a precursor to Sons of Anarchy, where they're just doing shenanigans for $8,000 a year.
They're doing hooligans.
Now,
just like blowing things up and like getting in trouble.
Since this movie does start out with the crime syndicate, I do want to talk about this for a second.
Hard cut, by the way. It just opens.
It just opens, and we're greeted to a bunch of syndicate crime dudes. They're all gathering around a building, and then there's like an interrogation going on, right?
Yeah, they're not good at it if this is what they're trying to do.
They caught somebody. Well, they caught somebody, and I guess they know that they are an FBI person. And they put him in a car in a junkyard, and then they blow it up with a comically, like a cartoonish,
like a MythBusters explosion.
Yeah, you know exactly the kind of movie you're getting into. The thing is like you're introduced to the crime syndicate pretty early on, and I very much got the vibes, and I know Christian, you're on the same page with me, of like the guy who created this, Christopher J. Martin, probably loves Double Dragon and those NES like games, or like
Yes,
for instance, like
yes.
Geese Howard in Fatal Fury, like because like there's something about the Syndicate which is probably the most like interesting part of the movie, all the characters in there, because they look like bosses from like the like old 1632-bit era of games. It's great.
It's
Well,
the
this
it's
is
the
this
classic
is the antithesis to Streets of Fire.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's what it
It's the
feels like.
yin to the Streets of Fire yang.
It's
And
the
the boss's name is Dragon.
classic trope. It's the classic trope of evil boss, colorful character boss, the henchmen, like the generic henchmen who are all the fat balding white guys in the movie, and then
Hey,
the
You're not balding,
Shots
I have
fired.
little-
and you're not white.
well, I am the third thing.
oh god. What was I saying? God damn it.
It's action movie. It's the crime syndicate kill a guy, and then the FBI. All of a sudden, it's Joe Estevez, and you're like, "Oh wait, what? Charlie Sheen or Martin Sheen's brother is in this?" And then they go, "Yeah, we got to get our best agent on the case to stop the crime syndicate."
Agent
and
John
participate.
Thomas.
Yeah, Agent John Thomas is the
Couldn't have a
hero's
cooler
name.
name.
Oh my god! But like isn't it called Operation Dragon Slayer because the boss's name is Dragon?
Yeah,
Like that's
yeah.
so cool. And then
Is it?
Oh my god! Well, I mean, Dragon Slayer's cool, I think, because the guy's name is Dragon.
Sure.
Cool?
Yeah.
And then in comes Agent John Thomas. Are you kidding me? And then like, listener, whatever you're imagining a John Thomas looking like, it's wrong. Whatever you have in your mind that you're like, oh yeah, Agent John Thomas, not what. No, it's not what that is. Because it's like a surfer dude from Huntington Beach in like jeans.
Yeah. He's like, he looks like he just fucking
looks like a
walked out of Forever 21. Like,
Yes.
he just like, yeah, it's
And mind you, there's like two FBI agents, Joe Estevez and this other guy, being like, "We need you, John Thomas. You're the best guy we got.
You're the best guy for reasons that the only reason you know is you're the best guy for the job."
He's
Well,
the
we let
best
you
guy."
dress how you want. It's casual every day for you because you're the best we got.
I think it was Ryan when we were watching it who made a very good point near the end of it, or maybe it's Trevor. I forget who exactly said it, but someone was like, it feels like the roles of like Joe Estevez and then the head of the FBI like should be reversed. Like
Yeah.
Joe
it's
Estevez
so
should be the
weird.
chief, and then the younger guy should be like the kind of like the nebbish kind of like, oh, I don't know, boss.
I
Yeah,
think
this
it's 'cause-
scrawny, like limp wrist, like antsy guy, but he's like pushing Joe Estevez around.
Yeah, I think it's because he's played like that similar character. They didn't want him to be anything different. You know what I
I
mean?
guess.
I don't know.
But then you have the only like not the only. There's two, I guess, named actors in this movie, but like the one of the only two named actors who's on like the primary character on the poster, and he's like the most side ass
Yeah,
character. It's just
And he
it's
gets
very
yelled
bizarre.
at. He's basically the Jonathan in
Yeah.
Rugrats. He gets yelled at, and then when he shows up, he's the bad guy.
the two FBI agents tell John Thomas that he has to go on this quest to kill the dragon. And in order to do that, he first needs to meet a guy named Crazy Eddie. And I'm not kidding you.
Crazy.
They say his name is Crazy Eddie. They don't say his name's John Smith, aka Crazy Eddie. They just say his name is Crazy Eddie.
They call him Crazy Eddie because he's fucking insane.
Why do you think they call him Crazy Eddie?
Because he's well adjusted.
Easily.
But no, Crazy Eddie is played by legendary B film actor Robert Zadar. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, King.
Rest in power.
Again, the syndicate
was-
people are the
I
best
was
people
making
in this movie.
I was making fun of his head. I didn't know he had a problem.
It's okay.
I know he had an issue.
But I mean, Joe Estevez, and I'd honestly argue, no, not Dragon, but they're probably the best like actors / characters in the whole movie.
Oh, well, this is why, like, again, like Robert Zadar is like a classic legend,
He just
samurai
gives
cop,
you can tell
maniac
he's giving
cop.
his fucking performance.
Because he's the only one in the movie that knows what he's in. So he's hamming it up. He's being fucking crazy. He's Crazy Eddie.
He's Crazy Eddie.
It's
And
great.
if you oh dude, if you think that you've seen Crazy, you haven't seen Crazy like this guy.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
we
literally.
have already. He blew a guy up trying to get information out of him.
Right, but I mean,
We'll do the drip torture.
No, that was
on him,
Dragon.
and then they blow him up in a car on accident.
Yeah, Dragon did do that.
Listen. I don't know much about this movie, but that was definitely Dragon, not Crazy Eddie, and don't get them twisted.
There is a
shit,
scene
you're
too.
right.
There is a scene too that's important before we get to Crazy Eddie, where we meet Agent Preston, who is
the
lady FBI agent, the female lead of the movie.
You mean the girl? You mean the one girl? You mean like the one woman? Sorry, there's the evil woman, and then there's the good woman, and then that's basically it. And you can tell which one's evil by like the punk outfit.
In fact, she looks like a Stan user.
Yeah, she does look like a Stan user. Dude, they probably were like, "Oh yeah, just show up like a mafia boss henchman."
No,
and she wore that, and then they were like,
Trevor.
"Oh, okay."
Here's the thing. I don't think that was a costume. I think she just dresses like that.
That maybe so.
She's just fucking cool.
Yeah, sorry. I don't mean to get so worked up about this. It's just like I'm so tired of these movies.
Yeah,
and
it's dumb.
It sounds so stupid coming from me. I know this sounds so performative male, but it's just like, oh my god, like these
so
poor
tired
women.
of these generic.
I'm just saying. No, it's not the women themselves. I know it's
Avengers
these
movie.
girls that are just, or these women that are getting into roles because they want to like get into a movie, and like they just get shit material. And
it's the material they're given because this is just a generic. Dumb,
but then, like, I'm sure at some part of the day too, they go, oh hey, I'm an actor, or like, I want to be an actor, so this is what I got to do, which is cool too. But like,
all things considered, she's pretty fine in the movie for what it is. She's pretty fine. She's perfectly fine.
Yeah, she's great. She's great. She
but
doesn't have a lot to chew on, of course.
They have a forced romance, which again is very creepy because it's the director, writer, star.
Another one of those. Like it's like an undercover plot, but that goes nowhere for no. And then they and then they don't like it at the end of the movie. They're like, we don't like that you had a relationship. It's so stupid. Sorry.
A running thread in this movie is that the whole kind of conceit doesn't actually matter.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it goes nowhere.
We meet Agent Preston and Agent John Thomas. They're like at the shooting range and they're having weird like flirtatious banter back and forth. I don't know if they have a history or this is the first time they met. It's very unclear. But after one round of like shooting targets together, they're like, "Hey, let's get dinner." And they're like, "Okay." And then they go to dinner the next scene and it's all ADR dubbed and it's very funny. Because clearly the restaurant was just loud, so then they just had to dub over it in real life.
When you are first introduced to John Thomas and he says his first line, you can tell that he talks quieter than everybody else in the movie.
He's soft spoken. It's his character trait.
He is.
He's got quick hands, but a subtle
subtle disposition.
Doesn't he already say in this scene too, like, "Oh, I don't know if we can be in a relationship because..."
Yeah, they keep saying that, like, "Oh, it's going to get in the way of the mission," and it's like, what mission? like, what are you talking about?
Oh, it's nothing.
We'll soon get to the point where like mission ? Like,
yeah. What exactly is the mission? It's very unclear.
No, just kill Dragon.
Next scene is we meet Crazy Eddie. That's when we finally meet Crazy Eddie. They go to he just knows where the base is because the FBI or whatever. But he just walks into the base, which seems to be either the local Sunday school on a Saturday or the local veterans hall.
Yeah, totally.
That they
it seems like an old classroom that they just
and they're like playing cards. It's all just people hanging out. It's very unclear what they're doing.
I'd love to be a part of Dragon's crew if I was in this movie.
I mean, yeah.
You just get to hang out all day, play cards.
This is what men really want and need. gangs to just hang out and do
Third
mischief. in.
spaces.
Dude,
Oh.
Yeah, third spaces to do mischief in.
third spaces.
Spaces. That's so funny.
That's
I just think it's also funny that like through this movie, I really thought that all the extras and side characters were like the same people, but like, oh, I'm wearing a hat, so I'm a different guy, and oh, I'm
Oh, yeah.
wearing glasses. But there's a lot of like random extras in this movie, so I could have been mistaken, or maybe they're
the
using
credits
fake
were
names.
pretty long. The credits were pretty
long.
long.
This might have every person on Earth may be in this movie.
This is the Smash Ultimate of movies. Everyone is
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, let's talk about how he proves himself to be part of
Okay,
Crazy Eddie's gang.
So this this
is where
needs
it
a
gets
whole
crazy.
section. This needs a
Yeah,
whole section.
genuinely.
Okay. When you look down on the Spotify, this is going to be a whole chapter.
Yeah.
So
Name of this Spotify.
I hope
Spotify,
the AI
write
thing
this down.
says this is going to be a chapter right here.
please, I hope so.
Yes, chapter this shit.
So there needs to be an initiation for John because he's like, I'm a new guy in town. I want to join your crew and Crazy Eddie.
And they don't trust him. They think he's a
they don't.
cop right off the start.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't know
yeah.
about this guy.
He gives
Well, he
cops
shows up
energy.
to their secret gang like, hey,
So-
can I join?
Can I
it's
join
half
for
Like,
the
no,
movie?
we usually
It's
recruit
so-
people.
Oh my god.
And so the
So-
initiation is like we're all gonna hit this pawn shop, I guess. It's a pawn shop, and they're gonna rob it, right? So
Yeah. As you do.
now, fellas, when you think of a traditional setup of this setup, this is a perfect opportunity for a dilemma for our main character, right?
Yeah.
I need to keep my cover, but I'm going to be forced to like hurt somebody that I don't want to,
Well,
'cause
he's a good
guy.
cop.
Yeah, he's a good
He's a
cop.
good
of
cop.
course.
He's
Right.
He's not
He's
going to
the
let his
FBI's
morals get in
best.
the way of things.
He's
He
the
is-
FBI's best.
The best. He is the big boss of the
Best
FBI.
undercover.
Yeah, this is literally Big Boss.
So that you would think that like they would like focus more on this dilemma of like I gotta hurt these people, but I gotta keep my cover. Oh, I'm so torn about it. Blah blah blah. This scene, they just go in. The shop owner pulls a shotgun, like you're not gonna steal from me. And John, not even anyone else, John just kills the guy.
Like,
Yeah.
quick. Like, he,
Just-
no hesitation.
No, doesn't even think about it.
Whammo.
Doesn't wound him. It shoots him and he falls. And we get confirmation because at the end of the scene they show the guy's dead body and he doesn't move.
They do that several times. There's
Yeah.
so many scenes in this movie that like the camera goes like a few seconds longer, but especially on the dead body scenes, it's very like in particular to be like, no, he's
Yeah.
fucking dead. But
And-
like
This is a real
it's
dead body.
awkwardly long sometimes.
And it's even
Would let
worse
you-
because yeah.
You're taking a life. You have to sit in it.
yeah.
This is
But he doesn't.
it's a-
But John doesn't
It's
think
a
about it.
Literally
filmmaking
walks away.
decision.
I remember that we saw this and we were like, oh, because like the gun pack thing went off and we were like, oh, that's so fake. And we were like, oh, like
Oh, there's
he set
tons
it
of
up with
bad
the
squibs in there.
guy. Yeah,
There's
but
tons
we
of
were like,
bad
oh, he
squibs.
set it up with the guy so that like he fired blanks and like, you know, what and then like no, it's like no, he's fucking dead.
A smarter movie would maybe do that, but you know.
Yeah. Well, here's to say
This
he
movie
can blow
takes
his
itself
cover.
seriously, though.
This is like
And he
20
has
minutes
to
into
kill
the
him.
movie, and our hero is just like a murderer with no remorse
Cold-blooded killed a dude for initiation into the game.
because it's all to take down an old gangster named Dragon,
Yeah, the,
otaku gangster,
an old
The most powerful.
gangster.
the most powerful of all gangsters.
The next scene is I think Eddie is like gonna congratulate him on like, oh, a job well done. Notably in this scene, Eddie is just playing piano and he's got his two girlfriends sitting on the piano. It's just a funny shot. It's fantastic.
it's
There's a few
Kubrickian,
shots.
but it's off center.
Yeah, there's a few shots in this movie that I was like, I know that of course that it's not intentional, but it's like weirdly Lynchian.
It
There's that
is.
scene where he talks to the dudes and like tells them to leave, and it's like in that hallway of a like multi-purpose room with the dark corner. Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's so weird.
It's very odd.
Like it evoked a
But
feeling.
in a
I'll tell you
weird,
that.
beautiful way. I don't. It's hard to explain.
It's weird. The liminality of the movie is what I love.
Liminality.
But like, you know, it's just a consequence of bad filmmaking. None of it is intentional.
Everything in this movie is intentional.
Right,
You
sorry.
can't tell me different.
There's more initiation. There's a scene in like a junkyard, which is where the only place they could shoot for the day.
Yep.
Where a deal goes wrong, and then John is to shoot more people, and he does. He kills,
He kills more people.
but they're
No
gangsters. So
hesitation.
it's fine.
Yeah, they're bad guys. It's
They're
fine.
bad guys, so it's
he
fine.
kills
Like, damn, we were
a
thinking about
kid
leaving
that
him
works at a
alive.
convenience store or something too.
No, Eddie does that after.
Oh, Eddie does that. Right, he's robbing it, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, why do they need to rob it for like whatever's in the cash drawer?
So anyway, after they shoot at the junkyard, they go to the convenience store to celebrate, to get some brewskis. You know,
so stupid. They're like, hey, let's buy these beers. Also,
John is also blending in. He's doing camaraderie with his fellow gangsters. He gets weirdly homophobic at one point. It was a.
It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, embarrassing.
It's very weird dialogue.
Well, it's just it's like, how do I fill the space here? Oh, let's just make some gay jokes and like talk about how it's weird to be gay. And it's like, why did you like? Is that the best you could come up with? Like, yeah, I know, but like seriously though, it's like you're just giving off more flags, bro. That like you know you don't need to be bringing it up. Like, talk about the game.
But yeah, and then they're in the convenience store, and then Crazy Eddie's like, you know what? I think I want to take your money, kid. And then he kills the convenience store guy. And I think this is like I think the intention of the scene is to show like, oh, like this is serious. And it's like, but we know it's serious. He's a bad guy. We don't need to
like Tom. This is the part where the agent goes like, oh, maybe like Crazy Eddie isn't so bad. Maybe isn't so good after all. Yeah, maybe he is
Thomas
crazy.
is the guy we should be worrying about.
Well, honestly,
maybe it's Crazy Thomas.
After this, Agent John Thomas is like, I gotta go see my. I guess now they're girlfriend boyfriend. They're just together. I don't know.
They're sweet on each other.
They're sweet on each other. That's a good way to put it. And it's very funny because it literally. What I do think makes this movie kind of stand out amongst some of the like So Bad It's Good movies, because a lot of the So Bad It's Good movies, for most large swaths, are just kind of boring, and this one does fit that bill. But there does enough. It does enough weird tropes that like are like so played out that you wouldn't think about. So like they literally start off the scene in the coffee shop. They sit down and they go, "Oh, how's work?" It's like, "Oh, it's crazy. I gotta go. Bye." And it's like
literally
like
yeah,
it's like a joke people make fun of like the, "Oh, we sit down for coffee and then I gotta leave immediately." And it's like they literally just do that, like unironically.
Yeah. It's like they go and meet for coffee, and then it's like, okay, then we got to go to the next scene. It's like they never thought about it for a second, like, why are they having coffee?
Yeah,
and like set up anything. They were just like, no, they just got to have coffee in between that scene and that scene.
Well, they have to have coffee to get caught by the gang members.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
They catch on before his bosses do. They're like, hey, cut it out.
Okay. I just
and he's like, no, we're fine.
There is not a single scene in this movie in which, when Tom is going through initiation, somebody is questioning if he is part of the FBI. They are immediately suspicious of him, and they do never drop it. Maybe some certain characters do, but nobody clearly drops it. And there are some characters, or there's one dude who like will never give it up and keeps saying he's FBI, and Crazy Eddie's like, no, he's not. And then like it's not until he just says it the fifth time that it's like, oh wait, maybe this guy's onto something.
Well, it's even funnier how they just decide that, oh, okay, he's actually FBI, because they're like, oh, that girl he's with, I know she's an FBI agent. That means he's an FBI agent too. Yeah. And it's like, well, wait, how do you know that she's FBI? Do you just know that? Okay.
I don't. Okay, Christian, it's an easy explanation. Dragon hires really high IQ employees into his syndicate so that they can.
That's why
high perception
checks.
He only gets the best. I just gotta say, the plot line of a cop or undercover cop being found out that they are that their cover is blown. I have never seen a more blown out piece of story in my life. It is. I feel like at least 20 minutes of this like hour and a half long movie was straight up him being like, like people being like, "Hey, you're FBI," and him being like, "Nuh-uh."
No, no, I'm
and
not.
and it
Can't
was
prove
just that back and forth. And then like this other fucking B plot comes in where the two FBI agents are like, they like hate each other or something, and then they're like, yeah, the best option is we just got to kill Agent John Thomas.
Yeah, and it's like, oh,
It's
because
like,
he
wait,
was.
what?
I guess because their reasoning is like, oh, he was found out because we told him not to date Agent Preston, and he
Even though
did.
they did, I thought
And
they
it's
did.
like, I, I don't know,
That's
man.
the final straw. It wasn't killing every civilian he crosses,
No, it wasn't. No, God, no.
like during gang activity.
So it's like
They
if
were
I
like,
if I understand this
all
right,
he had to do was just keep killing people.
they go to get coffee, the two of them. He goes back to Crazy Yeti. They find him out. Then there's this long back and forth between him and every single character in the movie about him blowing his cover and various maybe action sequences here. Then, right, like they just like meet up again, right? Him and Preston, or what happens?
Well, there is a scene where they're back at the Veterans Hall, and then they're like, oh, like, hey, let's all have a drink, John. And they're like, okay. And then John drinks it like a
Yeah.
dummy. And then he
Oh, right,
falls
yes,
asleep.
to like get him.
And then Dragon is like, I
using
know
the
you're
toxin that
FBI.
only gets FBI agents.
Yeah.
It's fentanyl.
Yeah, oh yeah, fentanyl. All cops are allergic to it.
Ryan, I think made a first while someone of someone watching this movie. He made a Prometheus reference while watching this
Oh my
movie at
God.
that exact moment.
We
I
should have
think it
done
may have James Cameron may have seen that, or Ridley Scott may have seen this and went like, "Holy shit, David!"
We're probably the first people to talk about it on a podcast in general.
That's
If you think about it, that's
that's
probably true.
This is breaking news.
Adif, I think you need to try to find Christopher J. Martin on Instagram.
I tried to look him up. I couldn't find anybody that looked like him. He's probably just like an engineer now or something. He probably doesn't.
We shout out Christopher J. Martin, friend of the pod.
Yep. Shout out Christopher J.
Hey.
Martin.
Living the dream, making a movie. How fun!
You
is
made a
that?
movie. You made a
Passion
movie.
project.
And it's
Yeah.
amazing. That's amazing. You made art.
So he is drugged, and then instead of just killing him, they like tie him up, and Dragon's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
now I'm gonna kill
Because
you."
he's the FBI's best.
Because he's the FBI's best. He resists bullets. They had to drug him. So, they leave, and then John Thomas is like, "I'm gonna get out," and he gets out of the chair and he beats all the people up. Weirdly, doesn't kill all the people. Like he's killed like innocent people, but he doesn't kill any of the.
Well, he's like Rambo. Rambo doesn't really kill any of the police that he's encountering. He like
Yeah.
moves them and stops them.
Oh, and
the only
mind
person
you,
who dies
listener,
is the
how
sheriff.
did John Thomas get out of his restraints? He was literally just tied in a rope and untied them because
He just untied it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just that
He's
guy.
too strong.
But he had
He's
to
a
do
Boy
it after the
Scout.
other guy died.
Yeah, I know this not. He reverse engineered a knot.
The worst fight scenes you've ever seen, and there was literally one where you could tell that they were like, "Go," and then like they started.
Oh yeah,
You
it's
come
great.
at me, and then you
It's
come
so
at me.
good.
Yeah,
It's all these people that like you know they blocked it 5 seconds before they rolled.
Literally, I was about to say, I'm gonna bet $10 that he was like, I know how to do a fight scene, I got this, and then like told them all what to do right before.
Just, all right, now punch and then go. All right, perfect. Looks good.
2 takes? Yeah, that's fine. That's okay.
Oh, that was fucking good.
After this, we get Dragon in the best fit of his in the movie at the boxing ring. He's
Japan,
training, and he's like, I'm gonna put a hit out on John Thomas. I want all my best guys on this.
Oh yeah, this is the hotel room.
No, that's I think a little bit after this.
I thought he puts in the hit with the FBI guy, or no, that's the hacking. Yeah.
There's like 3 scenes of him being like, I'm gonna put a hit on this guy.
They go to this random ass hotel, and you can tell it's a hotel room. It's so funny.
Yeah. So he's like, yeah, put a hit on him, and then all these guys like try to kill him. Preston and John evade. There's like a shootout in the middle of the street.
Back up. We gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go because Preston's like, I'm gonna help you.
They're on to me.
I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you. But just by walking around and then shooting at people when they start shooting at you, it's not really a plan.
Eliminate everybody.
There's a few more scenes of there's one very, very funny scene that, again, I have to think this is what he wanted to do. He wanted a scene in a strip club, like you
Yes.
do in a gangster movie.
Oh
right?
my god, that's right. Yes.
But
yes, that's right.
he couldn't film it in a strip club because no strip club would let this fucking weirdo.
Maybe he couldn't get a permit, or like the
Yeah.
timeline
It was a
didn't line
permit
up.
issue.
So what's the next best option?
All right, rent a stripper bus and park it outside my house.
Party bus with a because you can tell. So there's this whole scene that's shot on a party bus with a stripper pole, and there's a stripper dancing on it, but you can clearly tell it's just parked outside some dude's house in a neighborhood.
You can tell it's like in the middle of the day.
It's the middle of the day.
Not even nighttime.
Like, props for ingenuity, but like, man, like not even like you could have transformed like the VA hall into, oh, they probably would have let him. Ooh, you can't put a stripper pole in here. You can't put a stripper hole in the veterans.
Yeah.
hall. No.
No, God no.
Yeah.
I have to imagine he thinks that he was like, oh, this will look like a strip club. Like you know what I mean?
There's like 3 people in the scene.
There's 3.
No,
It's
no.
the VIP lounge.
This movie,
that
no,
looks
that's not
into the
true.
parking
This
lot.
movie does that thing I forgot. The listener needs to know. The listener needs to know that every scene that there is a car, like talking scene, every single seat in the car is filled. Every
yeah,
single seat.
it's like a clown car.
Yeah, they stuff
Oh
people in
no!
cars.
Listen,
Oh my
these
god.
are just some environmentally conscious individuals carpooling.
Yeah, you're so right. You're so right. It's
They're
so
like,
funny because they
I'm
look
gonna
so
kill pawn shop
cramped.
owners. I'm gonna kill pawn shop owners for $20, but God forbid I get a fast track.
5
Except
dudes
in all
with,
the
like,
big vehicles, there's a limo where there's like maybe 3 people in it, and then the
Yeah.
giant bus, which has 3 people in it.
Yeah, also 3 people in it.
But every other small vehicle, it's like fucking packed.
It's so funny.
You got grown men riding bitch seat. It's crazy.
like you could have taken 2 cars. Like they have more cars. Like
You have access to a limo.
oh my
Boss, who's
God.
driving?
They had 5 dudes come out with like guns, like from those cars, and they're like, "Yeah, we're about to go fuck up this pawn shop." Like, what the like? Yeah, they just crowded the same car. You're kidding me?
So then there's another scene of Dragon being like, you know what? I got to find out more about this John guy.
Yeah.
Even though we
Oh
seem
my
to
God.
know about him already, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, it's so.
So
stupid.
he's like, I got my computer guy doing research on him.
I got my nephew doing his computer shit.
What would happen in a movie, like one scene would finish and you'd get like your piece of the puzzle. You'd be like, okay, like his cover got blown. So what does he do next? Like he takes out the guy or whatever. Like, no, this movie is like his cover got blown. What does he do? Well, he goes to like all the 10 people in the movie and says, my cover got blown. And
He's just
and
kinda
has a
walking around.
conversation. Yeah, he
Yeah.
literally just walks around like they won't get me. It's so like, and then like it's like this scene too. It's like he's like, oh, like I gotta get him, and then it's like I gotta find out more about him. It's like you just had him. You could have killed him. Like, oh my God.
This motel scene is legendary in my mind because it's like, for one, okay, the guy playing the hacker is like one of the
100%
funniest
the lighting
actors in
guy.
the movie.
Also the lighting guy.
Yeah, literally just like, we don't have enough people. Hey, can you do this? He's like,
He's like,
okay.
fucking fine.
Well,
His
he's a true
line
Renaissance
delivery
man.
is so interesting. It's so funny.
He'll surpass
Um,
you in anything he tries.
But more distracting than his acting is the the bizarre, clearly handmade props of pizza boxes with the label
Yeah.
that to us reads piss gum pizza. Now,
Now, listener,
You don't
it
think that's a
doesn't.
real place, or
It-
maybe it's an Easter egg?
It really doesn't seem like it
And
has
hey-
an A at the end of the piss part to be like pizza.
yeah,
I
so,
don't know.
listener, we'll our if you follow us on Instagram, you'll see all our fun posts. We may just make a
Yes.
collage picture of just funny screenshots from this movie.
Yeah, we'll do like backrooms shots of this movie.
You'll see the pizza box that we're talking about. It clearly says piss gum. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's an in joke,
It must be like nobody's gonna see this.
but it's very distracting. It's very like
It's
what-
it's really
what
it's
the
really weird because especially because you see the pizza box again later on.
It
Yeah,
makes
I don't
me
know.
wonder. It makes me wonder. Like, okay. Here's my
They
theory.
probably couldn't have a regular standard pizza box, so they just made one, right? And then
Yeah, here's my theory, right? he's like, I need pizza boxes for this scene, right? So he got pizza boxes from the pizzas he ordered for the crew that day. And then he was like, well, I can't put actual logos in my movie because he's worried about copyright. So I'm going to have somebody write this in joke on the box as like a fake logo. And that's my logo. Like, I mean, that's the only logical thing I can think of as to why.
Like it's a pizza box turned inside out, and then
This is why we need Christopher J. Martin.
Yeah, I would really
I need
love to know.
Our best guys.
We need you to answer some questions.
We'd really love to know about piss gum or pizza gum or piss gum or
Piss gum.
Piss gum. Jesus Christ.
Pizza gum. I don't know. Wait, that's what it looks like.
Clear up the allegations.
Pizza
Christopher
gum.
J, please.
Pizza.
We're sending a hand.
Oh.
What? Did you figure it out?
Pizza gum. Piece of gum.
Oh. But
what?
But
what is?
But it's clearly
what
two
is?
S's.
What is pizza gum?
Like
nobody says like piece of gum. Like, you know, I don't know. Like,
so what is gum?
Piece of cum.
That's what I thought it was.
It's Jar Jar Binks.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, listeners.
Piece of cum.
But anyway, the movie kind of wraps up here.
The movie literally is about to end, but after the fucking longest shootout scene of all time.
We have a very long shootout scene
across like different
long,
places,
like, creeping around.
It's two separate warehouse shootouts.
It's two separate warehouses, but like also the street. Remember?
Yeah, the street one happens a little bit earlier. That's true.
Oh, okay.
The street one happens, and then
it's so
I
boring.
think the idea is like we're gonna lure Crazy Eddie and company to the warehouse, and then Preston and John have a shootout and they kill him. And then
also the FBI guys also want to just kill him, so they're we're gonna go down there and kill him.
Well, he sends Joe Estevez to be like, you gotta go like undercover and like kill him because he's
still dating that woman. I need you to go undercover and kill him.
Yeah.
And then he holds John at gunpoint and is like, I'm sorry about this, John. It's not personal. And then Preston comes behind him and shoots him, and that's the end of his character.
Yeah. He wanted to do it for promotion?
And then I guess so.
Yeah.
And then the movie is like, and then Dragon is the last one standing, the final boss. And he's like, this dang Preston, I'll show, and John, I'll show them what for. And then he gets, it's like a mousetrap. He gets lured to the same warehouse like his other people.
Yeah. With his new crew. And then they have another shootout where it's like 10 minutes of the same dudes in like sunglasses dying. I'm telling you, it feels like
he's killing the lighting department.
It's like the lighting department, sound department. Yeah, it's like those old games though, when it's like, oh, I beat the purple ninja. Now this is just the orange ninja. He's just it's like that's
it's a color swap. It's palette swap.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just
Roxy and Poison.
Yeah, literally.
But then the final conflict is Dragon holds Preston hostage. He's like, I'm gonna shoot her. I'm gonna do it, man.
Oh my God, no.
And then John, because he's the best ever, he has perfect precision, and he shoots Dragon.
Dude, he's
it doesn't matter. It just shoots him anyways.
Shoots him.
It's the classic I have your girl at gunpoint and you have me at gunpoint. What are you gonna do? And 9 times out of 10, something else happens to so that the player can, or not the player, the main character can shoot the bad guy. But in this one, it's just like, no, I can just shoot him. It's fine.
Just gun you down.
It's like, oh, okay.
He just has really good accuracy. That's it.
He's so good. Yeah. He's like, what if in the movie he just shoots him?
And then the final scene is because they're like, we have one more loose end to tie up, and they go to the main guy. I think his name is. Did we even know his name? What is his name? Thornbeck. That's his name. The FBI boss.
FBI.
And Thornbeck is like, if you think you're getting a promotion because of this, you took down Dragon, but blah blah blah. And then Preston kicks him in the nuts as a big FU. And then literally there's just extras in the background and they just start clapping.
It's like it was like, oh, it's a
Yeah.
board meeting or something.
The
but it's
movie
like,
the movie literally ends with and everyone clapped. The end.
And I was the most popular one.
and why was the movie called Meltdown?
Because it sounds cool on a box at Redbox when you're browsing.
Yeah. This was like a bargain bin. I don't even think this thing hit Blockbuster.
No, God,
Blockbuster
no.
was open, but this thing never touched the Blockbuster.
They didn't want it.
This thing,
They
in
got
my
standards.
opinion, I think is missing that special oomph-da that actually makes a so bad
A
it's
good
good
movie.
movie good. Because like I don't know,
Yeah.
like Zadar carries it for sure, but I don't know if this was like the so bad it's good for me. I don't
Yeah.
know. I think that this was just a slog. Not to like harp on it too much, but just like,
No, you can't.
man, this was tough.
Trevor, I didn't bring this because of its quality.
It's just so funny that like your last movie was Dinner in America, and then now this one is like the complete opposite side.
Perfectly
of,
balanced.
like,
Perfectly balanced, as all
for
things
real,
should be.
literally. Yeah,
Awesome.
Listen, like I said, I had this movie was tough. Christian, thank you for bringing it though, because I do think the track cast needs some schlock. I need some schlock in my life, and I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna be clicking on one of these anytime soon by myself. So
It's a good palate cleanser.
I am very happy that I watched this movie and I had a good time watching it. The experience was great. However, wowie zowie. It was rough. Christopher J. Martin, you're a friend of the pod, and I would love to know more about this movie and just kind of like what happened, from the get-go, or just to, give an insight as to like, where things, got a little complicated, whether it was like the writing or like production issues or things like that.
Or
I
anyone
can
involved in
imagine,
this movie, to be honest.
yeah, anyone involved in this movie. Like, I'd love to just talk about it just to like figure out a little bit more. Because like, I don't know, I don't want to say that it's all terrible. There are some good stuff. Like, I think that there was a lot of like attention to detail when it came to a lot of the action scenes. Like, they're not like great, but I'm sure that like they had like a great time doing it, and like, like it seemed fine for a B kind of movie. It's just funny though, because like everybody wears white shirts so the blood can go through and not look
And you see the squib packs bulging out under there.
yeah, it's so funny. I say that to like give it bonus points, but then I'm like, well, no, but I mean, like, I don't know. You made a movie and it was great. I had a good time watching it. Maybe next time we can Google some other royalty-free music. I think we could have done a little better there. I'm gonna give this a generous 2 because I saw some spirit. Yeah, that's about it. Ryan?
Well, I'm gonna give Meltdown a 3. That's a loving 3.
That is a loving 3.
Yes, no, this is art. This is a miracle that it exists. If I had to choose between this or having to watch like stuff made in AI, like if we live in the hellscape of 10 years where all the weirdos are talking about AI movies, I'd rather watch stuff like this. It's so much more charming.
True.
And well, you don't have to watch it, but if you do, I think it's about as important as a movie can get. Because you could make this. We could make this.
We could make this better.
Oh, we could easily make this.
That's my thing. It's like, I know the lighting's
I
good.
just like, don't get me wrong, I love like sloppy, stupid movies. But I like it when they have like a creative concept.
Yeah, that's so true.
I appreciate that I appreciate that you brought this to the table, Christian, and I'm glad that I experienced it. That being said, I was like abhorrently bored. Like really
I'd be
bored.
surprised if you weren't bored.
Yeah.
It's a boring ass movie.
So this was a good ship placement on the the battlefield board that is the track cast. That being said, it was a miss. 1.5.
1.5. All right.
Christian.
You know what? You're right on the money where I was thinking. I'm also gonna give this a 1.5.
Nice.
Let's fucking go.
Because so together, if you really think about it, our score is
The 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. No, I think for all the same reasons, I'm gonna give 1 whole star purely for Robert Sadar. I love Robert Sadar.
Oh, he's so good.
He's iconic.
He's like a
He's
10,
great.
10 out of 10 performance in a 1 out of 10 movie. Honestly.
Oh yeah, and this isn't even his best role he's ever done.
That's excellent.
But
Samurai
no,
Cop, he's in a ton of stuff.
Samurai Cop, Maniac Cop,
yeah.
all the cops. And then 0.5 just for some of the weird funniness that I think makes it somewhat enjoyable for watching with friends. This is definitely not a movie you would just put on for entertainment. This is a movie you would put on for entertainment with friends or while you're drinking and making fun of the funny little things. Like for instance, like the one evil gangster lady who clearly it looks like she doesn't think she's in the shot, but she's in the shot, and it's just very odd.
Right.
There's a lot of weird, odd things in this movie, and I think it makes up for like a lot of like most of these movies become forgotten because they're boring, and this one is very boring, but there's enough little weird, funny things about it, I think, that make it somewhat enjoyable. Definitely not on the level of a Neil Breen movie or anything in that caliber, but I think it has some merit, and I think it's just an interesting study of this kind of film. So that being said, it's terrible. Don't watch it. It's a 1.5 out of 10.
I'm with you on that. Like, that's the thing. Like, I do appreciate the sentiment of, like, human art for art's sake, and just creating things, like, it's further than I've ever gone. So, like, props to that. I mean, at the very least, and we run a film review channel, but it's like, or podcast, but it's not like, we don't want to not appreciate the hard work that goes into these kinds of things. So,
Exactly.
yeah, no, fantastic. And that was Meltdown. I hope this wasn't too much of a meltdown of a podcast. I had to use it again. It's too good not to use.
It is too good.
We really appreciate everyone listening to another episode of today's review of Assorted Cinema, otherwise known as the Trackcast. Please give a rate, a follow, a like, shout us out in the comments. We love our comments section on Spotify. It's pretty fun there. Tune in next time, because we are going to do something a little different. If you guys don't mind, I'm going to break the ground here.
A little bit different.
This is
From
ground zero.
after this episode, you may notice that we're actually going to be getting into doing themes for our podcast rotations. So for the 4 movies that we selected, we're going to be still doing the order, TRAC, but we are going to now implement themes to keep it all kind of fun. And now we'll explain kind of how it fits in that theme and stuff like that. And because Christian doesn't get to pick a movie first, even though it doesn't really matter, it's just picking movies, we're letting him choose the theme first, and then we'll go in reverse rotation so that everyone gets a choice on the theme. I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to bring some fun creativity. And then, we should have some pretty cool stuff coming down the pipeline. So I know we keep talking about doing a Patreon and some fun little things. So we'll see what, we can maybe do. It would be great. But please keep an eye out in the future and follow us on Instagram.
If there's one movie you don't have to watch from this podcast, it's this one. Don't watch this one.
For real. Yeah, don't watch this movie. Just listen to our episode.
Funny enough, when Ryan and I saw a this is a little more banter, but Ryan and I saw a Trackcast movie. We saw Tokyo Godfathers in theaters, and we met a Trackcast fan there. She was really happy to see us, but she said, "Oh my god, it's the least 2 handsome Trackcast members. The other 2 aren't here."
The 2 goober looking.
I don't think you're telling the truth.
She's like, she said, I want the alpha and the omega, not the 2 center ones.
I think I'm the omega.
She thought you both were me and Trevor. That's what it was.
Right, the voices. That's it.
Oh.
So she really didn't really. Yeah, that's true.
She was like,
really is fans of you guys.
Shout out to her. She didn't say hi to us, and this was all made up.